I'm Andy Hargroves and I ride cyclocross for Hargroves Cycle Specialised.
I'm Steve James. I race predominantly cyclocross during the winter and a bit of mountain biking in the summer. I'm the current under-23 national cyclocross champion.
Cyclocross, it's a bit like an assault course on a bike. You ride around a muddy field or a dry field when it's in early season, and it's quite tight courses, very short for an hour-long race. The course can include steps or planks, sand pits and sharp climbs and descents.
Personally, I think it's a lot more accessible than road racing. I think a lot of people look at a road race and go, yes, the professionals do that, and that's not for me. Whereas cyclocross, especially at the local league stuff and the smaller races, is definitely more accessible. It's more, it's more. I think it's more fun. It's easier to get involved in, and you are getting absolutely covered in mud, sliding around a grass field.
I enjoy cyclocross so much because I like the feeling of not having so much grip and security. I like being on the sort of edge of grip, and it's exciting, it's fast paced, it's flat out all of the time, and you leave all of what you have on the grass or the terrain. It only lasts an hour, so you can sort of do it all then, there's no real rest, it's hard all of the time.
I think largely, especially over here in the UK, it's not really been picked up on a lot because it's not an Olympic sport. It doesn't get the publicity that the other Olympic sports do, and it's relatively new over here. The races haven't been happening very long, so I think it's just in its early days of people knowing what it is, and for us racers as well. There's not as many people racing it on a national level. I think the best way to get involved in it is literally to just go along to a race. I mean, you can find a list of every British cycling sanctioned race on their website, and you could find one that's 5 minutes away from your house you never knew happened. So I think the best thing to do is to get on the website, find a local race, go along, don't even have to take a bike, just go and see what it's all about. Everyone's there, it's friendly, no one's going to say anything if you just turn up.
The British National Series is the best way to watch in this country. It's 6 rounds around the country from Southampton all the way up to North Shields, so it really is dotted around, so you can see whichever one's closest to you. The final race of the year is the Bradford National Trophy Series of Bradford National Championships, which is the final race of the year for us. Or alternatively, you can go to Belgium and watch over there. There's many races throughout the year, often one on a Saturday and a Sunday, that you can easily watch by just hopping over the channel.
If you've never done cyclocross before, you don't need a cyclocross bike. I mean, if you had to pick a bike, it'd either be a mountain bike or a cyclocross bike. You don't need any special kit at all. I've been to races and people have done it with football shoes on, so you don't need anything special really. You just need a bike that's going to be capable of riding around on sort of grass and maybe a bit of mud, and obviously you're going to need a helmet, but other than that I think it's pretty much whatever you have to hand is going to suffice to try it.